Kanye West is undeniably one of the greatest artists of all time, but recent information was released indicating that someone may have a target on Ye's back, and with this scenario mirroring the cause of Michael Jackson's death, this begs the question, who is trying to eliminate Kanye? Now, most of you probably know that Kanye is not new to controversy, whether it's interrupting Taylor Swift at the VMAs or endorsing Trump on live television. At this point, there's hardly anything that Kanye can do that would surprise the world. And for a long time, it appeared that his controversies didn't matter because he was achieving such massive success. Not only did he revolutionize the music industry by consistently innovating hip-hop sound, but he also created a fashion empire that gave him the billionaire status. And although Kanye has been known for a long time for his controversy, his actions over the past couple of years has brought some concerns to fans. In 2021, people started to notice a shift in Ye when he went through his divorce with former spouse Kim Kardashian. It was very clear he was upset about the situation, and with it being announced in 2016 that Kanye was diagnosed as bipolar, this made his fans concerned about his mental state during the time, especially when Kim started dating Pete Davidson, and Kanye made it very clear he was not happy about their relationship. This followed with a series of controversies in 2022 when Kanye wore a White Lives Matter shirt to Paris Fashion Week, then went on a series of anti-Semitic rants on Twitter, and capping off the year by praising Hitler. These actions led to him losing his partnerships with Adidas and Balenciaga, overall hurting the Yeezy brand. Then in early 2023, it was announced that Kanye married Yeezy employee Bianca Censori, which on the surface appears to have been a very rushed marriage, due to the fact that his divorce with Kim Kardashian finalized 2 months beforehand. Not to mention that Bianca appears to be more of an accessory for Kanye rather than a wife, given that she is either in a wild outfit or almost completely naked in every photo that she is in with Kanye. Now in 2024, one of Ye's employees spoke about abuse within the Yeezy workplace, such as Kanye threatening people in a Mario voice, telling employees that if they get fat, they'll get fired, and forcing staff members to sit in a room and watch the Batman on mute. Although Kanye's recent actions is not surprising to most fans, it was surprising when he released his latest album, Vultures 2, which is one of his lowest rated albums yet. In the past, Kanye has always been able to put out decent music despite what was going on in his personal life, and with the garbage output of Vultures 2, this made fans wonder, what is going on with Kanye? Well, these questions were answered when a whistleblower revealed the truth about Kanye's nitrous addiction. Nitrous oxide, otherwise known as laughing gas, is a drug that is typically used in dental offices that slows down your nervous system and induces a sense of calm and euphoria. The purpose of the drug is to help reduce anxiety and help you stay comfortable during medical or dental procedures. When used recreationally, people usually do it in the form of a balloon or a whippet canister, and the long-term effect of this recreational use can lead to low blood pressure, heart attacks, and even nerve damage. Now, multiple Yeezy employees have confirmed Kanye's use in nitrous oxide. Ye himself even confirmed his consumption.
And I was at the dentist office the other day. I was taking a nitrous oxide. I suggested if anybody's like stressed out.
Ryan Garcia, this Ye, I'm on a nitrous.
Recent texts between Ye and Playboy Carti were released when they were discussing about doing a show in North Korea, and Kanye ended the conversation asking Carti to bring the nitrous. It is very clear that Kanye has developed a dependency on this drug, but the real question is, how did he get it? Well, on August 7th, 2024, Milo Yiannopoulos, otherwise known as Kanye's former chief of staff, released a series of tweets exposing the truth behind Ye's nitrous consumption. There is no reason Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. In fact, there are several reasons, but the most serious and the most recent is his dentist, Thomas Connelly. Connelly got Ye hooked on nitrous. It is my belief that Connelly sought to diminish Ye's mental faculties so that Connelly and his business associates could extract millions of dollars from him. Earlier this year, I uncovered the fraud and intervened. Ye, hooked on nitrous, blew up our relationship on purpose by proposing something that he knew I would resign over because I had told him so. The resurrection of this longtime idle fantasy of making porn. Thomas Connelly is a dangerous predator who targets African American celebrities into whose mouth he puts fake diamonds, and I suspect he did it to Lil Yachty. He must be stopped. I filed a complaint with the California Dental Board last week to that end. So after the release of these accusations, many people wondered, who is Thomas Connelly? Thomas Connelly is a celebrity dentist who specializes in glamorized teeth such as diamonds and grills. He has done work on Odell Beckham Jr., DaBaby, Chris Brown, Moneybagg Yo, Shaq, The Kid Laroi, and many more. Then at the end of 2023, Kanye met with Connelly to discuss the idea of a titanium grill in which he took inspiration from the Bond villain, Jaws. The grill was eventually removed and replaced with titanium dentures. And in the affidavit, it is mentioned that a division head at Yeezy saw Connelly hauling 4 large surgical tanks of nitrous oxide into Bianca Censori's apartment. Nitrous oxide for medical use is supposed to be used under supervision, let alone not being in high quantities. And it has been very clear that Kanye has been using this nitrous multiple times a day unsupervised. This not only raises concerns with fans because the nitrous has been hindering Ye's creative ability, but this situation also sounds very similar to Michael Jackson's relationship with his doctor before he died. Before Michael Jackson's death, he suffered many mental health issues such as insomnia. As a result, he was prescribed propofol, which is a powerful sedative used to sedate patients during surgery. Then during the rigorous rehearsals of the This Is It tour, Michael eventually became extremely dependent on propofol and benzodiazepine. Because administrating the use of propofol is fairly difficult for an average person to do, Michael hired a personal physician to assist him during this intense tour, otherwise known as Conrad Murray. After one night of rehearsal, Michael went home and did his normal routine of using propofol with the administration of Dr. Murray. However, that night, Michael went into a deep sedation where the body requires a ventilator to help breathe. And because Murray did not hook Michael up to a heart monitor, he was unaware that Jackson had been into this deep state. This led Michael to go into cardiac arrest, overall leading to his death. Michael's recreational use with these intense medical drugs is potentially what could happen to Kanye. Although nitrous oxide is not as intense as propofol, the non-traditional use of this drug could seriously damage Kanye's health, potentially leading to his death. I will say that Milo Yiannopoulos is not the most credible source due to his controversial history. He's known for making rage bait articles saying that Donald Trump would be the first black president, and also for trying to defend absurd arguments such as his take on pedophilia on the Joe Rogan podcast.
I was in my teens, something like that.
That's what you said. 14 is pedophilia.
Teens, girl, at any point in your life, however old you were, you've never seen a 15-year-old girl you thought was hot.
Yeah, when I was 15.
No, when you were 25.
Regardless, it is not only clear that Ye has an addiction, but it is also clear that he is surrounding himself with some very shady people, which is the exact theme of his albums Vultures 1 and 2. Whether or not Milo is telling the truth, I think we can all agree that Ye is not in a safe environment, which could ultimately lead to his demise.